Well, hello everybody. I'm not coming to you from beautiful downtown Greystanes tonight. We're actually in Foster, New South Wales for a week, and what a lovely place. It's a seaside holiday town, although winter's not really the best time to come, but it is lovely. So far the weather is gorgeous, but if you look at the forecast, it could well change. My name is Jill Lancet, and I'm going to make a card for you tonight. And I've still got a bit of a frog in my throat, so, you know, this thing is like the gift that keeps giving, so we'll try and struggle through. I have got a cup of tea. Tonight I'm making the card sketch as the actual card. Now we're up to sketch number 15, and it's this one here. And I got some new stamps through the week, and this was my chance to play with them. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll just get going, I think. How's that? There's the card we're making tonight. It's a beautiful looking card, and I'm using the excuse me, I'm using the beautiful sketched butterflies. I only just got this just before we came away, and this is basically my first real play with it. I also got the Spotlight on Nature, and we're going to be using a die. It coordinates with a set of gorgeous circles. So you get all these nesting circles in various sizes with various designs on them, but we're going to use those tonight. I'm using the butterfly, just this simple butterfly here, and some sentiments from this stamp set here. So my setup obviously is not my normal setup, and this is the unit ironing board. So it's a bit wobbly, so forgive me if it becomes a bit wobbly, but oops, just like that, because I knocked it. Yeah, so just, yeah, it is what it is. I'm compromising. So anyway, let's have a look at this little card. I might put an extra leaf on it, but it's beautiful inside and out. So let's get going. I've got all the bits and pieces here. I haven't cut my black piece yet. I have got a lot of bits and pieces already done. So my black piece is going to be card mat 1. Now, if you don't have these templates, then you really need to send me an email. The details will be below. Send me an email and I'll send you a PDF free of these 2 templates, A4 US letter size. So mat 1 in Australia and other countries that use A4 is 10 by 14.3. In the US, mat 1 is 4 by 5 1/4, but I'm just going to refer to them as mat 1, mat 2, mat 3, whatever. So you really need to get a copy of this, print it out for yourself, and yeah, away you go. So mat 1 is in Australia is 10 by 14.3, so we'll just cut that. So 14.3. So there's noises around the place, different noises, and yeah, the lighting was a bit tricky, but anyway, we'll do our best. Okay, so that's mat 1. Now we need 2 pieces of the beautiful designer series paper. And it's the beautiful, I think it's the Unbounded Love. Look, all the details will be down below, okay? But I'm using this gorgeous side here. And as you can see, it's got the peach parfait and the pretty in pink. And I've cut those to matte size too. So you'll get this lovely little black border all the way around. And I've got some bits and pieces here that we're going to use. But first of all, I want to stamp my butterfly. Hang on. I forgot to get my extra piece out. Hang on. Sorry guys, just talk amongst yourselves. You know how it is. Right, now I need the stamp. I need a block. I have my block. Yeah, I'm actually working in the bedroom. My husband's watching the TV, and yeah, things are a bit untested at the moment. It's this butterfly here. Hang on while I just pop him out. These are gorgeous. They're really sketchy. There he is. Just want to make sure you're going to fit on my piece of cardstock perfectly. Okay. There we go. It's just a scrap. And I'm doing it in the Memento Tuxedo Black. I want this really nice black outline. And I've just got something under here because in reality this is the ironing board, okay? So let's hope that it stamps really nicely. Okay. Right, there we go. I'm just going to leave that on there for just a second because this is a bit spongy, this background, but when I tested it earlier, it seemed okay. Beautiful. What a gorgeous thing. Now I want to colour this. I've got a selection of blends with me. I'm using the blends. I've also got my mini stamp and cut and emboss machine with me, but it's to the side. It would just be too crazy to try and do it on here. So I'm just giving that a second to you know, to let the ink soak in. Now I've got a few different colours here. Now I wanted to go with this beautiful peachy pinky colour in the background. I wanted in the butterfly. So I've just got a selection of, I don't have the new blends, so I have made do with some. So the first thing I want to do is I want to colour his body in, and I have some other alcohol markers. This is just a grey, a cool grey colour. When you've been around the crafting or card making industry for a long time, you've got bits and bobs of everything, and I'm afraid I'm not going to rush out and buy new things if I have old things. So in the middle I'm putting in some, I think this is actually pumpkin pie. So I'm putting that in the middle of his wings. If you had the peach, I think it's called peach pup. What is it called? I don't know. Anyway, I haven't got them, so I'm using different colours. But yeah, if you've got them, yeah, go for it. So this is dark pumpkin pie. Next, I'm going to use Melon Mumbo on the outside of the wings. I'm just going to outline this other third of the wings with the darker pink. And yeah, I'm sorry if the lighting's not real great, but you know, it is what it is. We're on holidays, so hang loose, guys, as my husband would say. So I'm just going around, and I do hope you can see this, and I hope it's not too wobbly. I actually got my foot on the leg of the ironing board, hopefully, so it's not so wobbly. So I'm just going around this other part of the wings, the outer part, and they're really, really sketchy drawings. So yeah, you know, if your colouring's not perfect, yeah, it's probably part of it. So I'm just going to about there and about there. So now you see I've got the two darker colours, the darker orangey colour in the centre and the darker pink to the outside. So now I'm going to blend them, and I have a lighter orangey shade, and I'm going to go to about halfway between the dark pink and the dark orange with this colour, and I'm simply going over the whole orangey bit that I've coloured, and you'll see that it kind of fades the colour out a little bit. So I'm just extending that colour, and if you're worried about see there's a bit of a harsh line there, just keep going in little circles and you'll see it disappears. So now we've got the lighter colour coming out, and now I've got some light bubble bath, and I'm going to do the same thing with the dark pink, and I'm going to extend it into the smallest area of the orange. So going over the dark pink, bringing it in to the orange, little circles, and we'll have a closer look at this in a minute. Same thing here, over the dark pink and just into that lighter orange colour. And the other wing. Don't get too hung up on your colouring. If there's colour on it, then the eye will just pick that up. They're not going to go, oh, you didn't colour that incorrectly. They're just going to go, oh, that's a pink and orange butterfly. Anyway, I quite enjoy colouring. Sometimes, you know, you just continue to learn things the more you colour. And it's not something you learn from a book, it's something you experience from actually doing it. So now this little guy has a die, and I'm going to cut that out. I'm going to do it just over here because, yeah, it'll be too wiggly. So I've got a little bit of washi tape here, and I'm going to line this up. Now, I need to kind of be right over the top of this. So now you'll see there's two little holes in this die. See those two little holes? If you can see the antenna through there, then you're pretty much okay. So I can just see it there, the antenna. I don't think you can, but I can. And I've lined this up so that it goes nearly all the way to the edge of the colouring. I'm just going to pop this on here, just so that it holds it in place. And at the end of the day, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect, because it's like everything. The eye fills in gaps and things like that. So yeah, just bear with me while I do this over here. Excuse me. Okay. Cut beautifully. Look at that. Let's pop that over there. Pop that out. How gorgeous is that? We're going to do some more die cutting, but I just wanted to get that done. Now, what I want to do with this little butterfly is this gorgeous little butterfly. I want to put some Wink of Stella on and give it time to dry. Okay, so I have my Wink of Stella. And you will see on this little butterfly, I hope you can see, there's some little darker sketched spots. So that's what I'm going to put it on. And you might be thinking, why don't you put it on all of it? Well, I sometimes think less is more, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to put it on these little areas, and it will catch the light. Don't you worry, it will catch the light. So I've put it on there. I don't know if the light is picking that up or if the camera's picking it up, but yep, let's do the same thing, because butterflies are generally symmetrical. So we'll just do the same thing on this side and leave him to dry for a couple of minutes. He's done. Now, the other thing I wanted to do with the Wink of Stella was to, I'll pop him over there to dry, was to take one of these pieces and flick some Wink of Stella all over. Now, this is the front of the card. I didn't do it on the sample one, but I really wanted to do it on this one. I felt like it needed something. Needed just that extra little bit. And it's so easy to do. Look, I'm just flicking that on with the lid. Try not to concentrate too much into one, and vary the way you actually go, the direction you're going in. So you're going to have this gorgeous piece of sparkling designer series paper. Let me just show you now. It's flecked with sparkles. Now, I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but anyway, it looks beautiful. So we'll leave that to dry as well. We've got some other things we need to do. So, excuse me. We have this beautiful circle die from the set of the Spotlight on Nature. Now, I want to cut that, so I'm going to cut that out. And it just fits, the circle itself just fits, but I'm going to have to trim this cardstock down just a smidge, I think, to get it in there. That should be fine. Okay, I'm going to cut this now. Yeah, we had a good trip up. We spent all day. We didn't leave until about 10-ish in the morning, but yeah, we got up here just after lunch and went and did some grocery shopping and got a bit settled in. And yeah, so today we're hoping today we went out, and tomorrow we're hoping to have get more of an itinerary of what we're going to be doing. So yeah, there we go. How gorgeous is that? Look at that. So isn't that lovely? And it cuts this beautiful little floral edge to it. I guess you could call it a floral edge. But anyway, we're going to put a greeting on that. And it's this one here. Hope is a beautiful thing that flutters in the soul. So that's this one here. Where's my block? I'm doing this all in black in the Memento Black. Now, I want to do this just off center. Now, I'm going to just give this a bit of a sampling, a bit of a test drive first. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? So yeah, I'm inking that up, and I want to put that about kind of towards this side, but not centered, if you know what I mean. Okay, so there it is there. I'm going to stamp that down, hold that for a second, just so that the ink has a chance to absorb into the paper. Beautiful. So now we've got that. Now at this point I want to put my, oh no, I don't. I want to do some more die cutting. I have some old olive here, and I have this beautiful die, and I can't remember the set, but it will be in the details below. So yeah, I think it might be Unbounded Love as well. Now I need to cut this down a bit. So we'll cut this piece off here, and then we'll cut it to there, and that gives us plenty of space to cut to. So we'll cut that in half, cut it in half about there, and then I will cut these. Yeah, crafting while on holidays isn't impossible, but you just have to remember to bring everything with you, because you just can't just go to the shelf and get that item. So it's like thinking backwards, if you know what I mean. So yeah, anyway, here we go. So I've cut one. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's very delicate, so be very careful when you do cut this out. Hang on. Oops, it's still stuck. Hold your horses, honey. Thinking I should have gone through twice, but let's see if we can do it again. Just bear with me. Now I'm just trying to put that back in, and you can feel it clicking in. So I want to put that back in and stick that back down and run that through again. So just bear with me. I'll have to do it twice. I didn't do it twice. Now, if that happens, just put an extra piece of, you know, computer paper or something like that in it. There we go. Look, gorgeous. I'll poke those out in a second. Now I want to do that again. And I've only bought, you know, limited items with me, so yeah, just bear with me while I... Is that everything? Beautiful. Okay, so we'll do that again, and I'll have two. And this time I will run it through twice. Right, fingers crossed. Oh, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Right, so we'll get rid of those two. Where's where's my little pokey tool? Look, even though I'm not at home, things have not changed one bit. Oh, there it is, I see it. I'm still losing everything. So we'll just poke these out. I did only do one, but we'll see. If I've got two and it looks like it needs two, we will have got them, haven't we? Okay. So there we go. Isn't that lovely? I just love that. It's just so beautiful. Okay, so I think we're pretty much just about there. Oops. There goes my precision crafting table wobbling all over the place. I'll pop those over there out of the way. So now we've got some bits and pieces that we can put this together with. So the first thing I wanted to do was take my this piece and add that to the beautiful basic black piece. So we've got this lovely little border all the way around, and I hope you can see that shimmer on there because it's absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to, no, first of all, hold your horses, honey. Hold your horses. This has got to go on there first because I want to trim that off. And I want to put it about there. So I'm only going to glue this part and then I will trim that with my trimmer. So we'll put a bit of glue just on here. So about there. So we'll put some glue around about there. And we'll glue that with that piece hanging off. Now try and get this straight because you've got your greeting on there, so you want that as straight as you can get it. And I think that looks pretty good. Now I have one of these little tea rulers which is so helpful in things like this. Beautiful. Okay, so we'll give that a second just to adhere. Oh, and I moved it. And I moved it. Oh my goodness. That is the good thing about liquid glue, but it's also a bit of a curse sometimes. Oh my goodness. All right, so that's on there now. I'm going to take my paper trimmer and I'm going to trim that off. I'm doing it from the back so I can see where I want to put this, okay? So I'm lining my piece of Designer Series paper up with the edge of the actual cutting edge. And I'm just chopping that off from the back. Now I've got a little piece. You could keep that for something if you wanted to. But doesn't that look lovely? So there we go. Now I want to adhere that to that. So we'll pop that on there now. And yeah, we've been here to Foster quite a few times. And it is a lovely, it's a twin town. Tuncurry is just across the other side. They're separated by a bridge. So there's lots to do here, more so in summer because there's beaches everywhere. But yeah, there we go. Doesn't that look lovely? Now, the other thing that I wanted to do was get some of this gorgeous ribbon, which is a new one called Striped Trim, and it's iridescent. Iridescent. Isn't that lovely? So I need everything here. Now, what I want to do is just have a look and see whether I do want two or whether I just want one. No, I think I just want one. I think two is just overdoing it because we're going to be putting a ribbon as well. So I think that's going to be enough. Okay, so I'll just glue this on now. Look, you don't have to glue every single spot. Just find these larger areas like the leaves and you really do only need a little bit. And sometimes if I've put too much on, you can just pick it back up with the actual nozzle of the glue. So there, that one there, that one there. And I want to put that kind of to the side like that. Now I'm just going to hold that down for a second while that glue takes. And have a drink. Sorry, guys. Now I'm just leaving that to dry for a second. Now with our little butterfly, what I want to do is I want his wings to be up. So I'm just taking my thumb and I'm just bending his wings sort of at his body so that he's this shape now. But he won't stay that shape. But what we can do is we can pop some what do you call those things? Dimensionals. Oh my goodness. Yeah. See, that's just a few of the things that haven't changed. I still can't remember what things are called. So yeah, I've got that glued on there now. And what I want to do is I want to take a piece of this ribbon. And look, you really only need a little bit. So we just want it to be about that much. And cut those off like that. And that's going to go on the back of our little butterfly. So I might use a couple of glue dots for that. So glue dots, so handy, so very handy. So I'll put a glue dot on the back of my butterfly. So just on his body. Okay. And I shall fold my ribbon. Sorry if I'm out of camera there, sorry guys. Well, that's gone a bit frayed, so we'll just give that a bit of a nice snip. So I want to pop that on there like that, but one glue dot is probably not going to do it. Oh, I tell a lie. So now I'll get some tear and tape. Where's the tear and tape? I don't know where it is. Oh dear. Here it is. Stop looking. Stop looking. I found it. Now I'm just going to pop a little bit of tear and tape across there just to secure that ribbon even better. So there we go. Just some tear and tape on there. Now his wings are kind of up a bit and I want to put him on there. I don't want him to obstruct the text, but I think I'll put some dimensionals on the back of his wings. We'll take this off. We'll take the cover off the tear and tape. And we'll put some dimensionals on the back of each wing, just like that. Now I'll take those off and we'll pop him down about there. How beautiful. How beautiful is that? Now we've got a bit of sparkle on his wings. There's a bit of sparkle in the ribbon and in the background, but we need to attach this to the card base now. So let's have a look. Oh, sorry, I think I keep bumping the camera. Sorry, guys. Right, here's our beautiful card. pop that on the front. Oh gosh, it's looking really good. It's looking really, really good. Hang on. Make sure your card opens the right way. And we've got this lovely, all the borders are the same size, so that that makes it easy for the eye to look at. Our little butterflies popped up, and on the inside I want to put another message and stamp that little butterfly again. So I'm going to stamp the butterfly in the bottom corner in the Memento black. We're not colouring him this time, he's just going to be black. Beautiful, beautiful stamp set. There we go. He's just going to go down in this lower corner, just like that. I'm not sure if this surface is quite hard enough, but anyway, we'll see. Oh, gorgeous. And the other greeting that I wanted was this one here. And I haven't even, look, that's how new this set is. I haven't even put the sticker on it. But here's a lesson on how to put the stickers on. Find the sticker that you want. Peel that off. Take off this one because I only bought a couple of blocks. Take the backing off the stamp. Now, usually they are of a fairly odd shape. So I'm going to take the sticker off the sheet, and usually I de-stickify this corner here, and I'm just going to get a bit of fluff from my clothing, pop that onto the block, and then I want to take off the backing. Take off the backing, and then I put my stamp the way I want it, and I hover over the top. Now this is going to be tricky because I've got glare from the lamp and I'm not over the top of it, but there you go, you get the gist. Oh, actually it's perfect. I should do it like that all the time. So I'm going to ink this one up as well. We'll give it a bit of a test run. Bit of a test run there. Oh, look at that, wishing you a beautiful birthday. I love it when they mix up the fonts, you know, like you get these two different fonts. So we'll pop that in the middle, just about there. I hope that's straight. I hope it is. I can't really see it. So we'll just pop that down, give that a second. Not straight, crooked as a dog's hind leg, never mind. And then that's going to go into our card. Now I'm not going to glue that in because I'd really like to have that done again. So we'll pretend I've glued that in there. And then I've got these beautiful, what are they called? Sequins, the sequins, trio sequins. And I've just put 3 on, but you could put more on if you wanted to. I think I'll just put a large one on here, a smaller one on here, and then I think I'll put a large one down here, which is slightly different to the way I did it the first time. So let's compare the two, and you can let me know what you think. Where's the lid to the glue? Oh, it'll be here somewhere. Don't worry. Don't panic. Let's take all of this out of the way. Now this is the one I just made, okay? And this is the one I made previously. Now the border is a little bit wider than this one, but to be consistent with the measurements, I decided to go for the mat 1 and mat 2. If you wanted to make that smaller, just take half a centimetre off the size of your black border on 2 sides, and you will have a very, very, very small border. But please let me know what you think about that. There's a different greeting in this one here. But isn't that a gorgeous butterfly? And it just stays propped up because we've put those dimensionals behind it. So that was sketch, what did I say, 15. It's very different to what is in the catalogue. Here is sketch 15. But that is the beauty of these sketches. Once you've got the basic layout, you can add whatever you like. Please let me know what you think in the comments. I will put all the details below. And yeah, have a lovely rest of your Sunday night. And hopefully I'll see you guys on Thursday. I will still be away. I have got something planned for Thursday. So, yep, hopefully the internet's a bit sketchy around here. So, and I don't have my big PC. So I'm working solely on my little iPad. And, you know, I'm pretty much of a Neanderthal when it comes to technology. So yeah, wish me luck. I'll talk to you all soon, and thank you so much for spending a bit of time with me, and take care everybody. Bye for now. Bye.